Hey.
Left out my family here, so I'm just...
All right, everyone. Hello, Mr. Dan. Dan's not here right now, I guess. I unmuted him. Yes, he's unmuted. So we got Ewok Jr. going up against Futurebeans today. I don't think we have time really to look at the decks. We are waiting on Sir Daniel-san. I don't know if he's here. Let's shoot him a quick message, see if he's around. Oh, he is here. He's just not talking, I guess. So let's get into this game. What do you say? Nope, must be in all caps. I don't have you muted, Mr. Dan. Let's just do this then. No thanks.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Holy guacamole.
Isn't that better?
That's way better.
Okay, so you had some stream music going, but I was talking a little bit before then.
I killed the music, so you're good to go.
Yep, I have some things up here on the screen. Yeah, that's all the Wookie's fault.
That is my fault.
Okay, so I was saying both you and I have skin in this game.
We do.
Futurebeans is playing a deck that belongs to me. His mass mutation deck, which I believe is what the ban was.
We can upload, get into some. I believe this is Futurebeans deck. Sterling, this is, for those of you wondering, this is what Mr. Ewok will be playing. Looks like a couple double Sensor Chief, double Red Alert, double Stealth Mode, so the Star Alliance is looking pretty solid. Double Igor Tau for those eddies and logos, so that looks pretty good to me. And what do we got? Double Exhume. Is there a... There's not? I'm not seeing a... Infernus. Am I wrong on that one in JR's deck? I somehow lost... Oh, there we go. There's Dan.
No, I was trying to figure out what they banned, because they didn't tell us. So, yeah, so Ewok is on Sterling, which is like a board rush, Worlds Collide deck.
No Infernus, though. Kind of missing in the disc, but I think we'll...
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's really looking for a big EE on the fringes, especially against Beep, which is a triple control the weak deck, right? He's got to suffer some control of the weaks, and then later, hopefully just be able to purge them all with EE. Right, that's going to be...
So I do have EE up right now. We'll check on them. It looks like we're going for an early CTW. No hands revealed, so we're not going to be able to see really what's going on, unfortunately.
Nope, no hands for KFPL games. All right, and...
That does make life difficult, but we'll see.
Oh, flips the control of the weak right back on top of the deck.
So, oh yeah, right, with reverse time. So that's going to be quad control the week now. That should be fun for JR to fight through. Both these players are AC team, representing AC for KFPL. Am I correct?
That is correct. They're both representing our show.
So we're going to play right into the EE. Why not? I guess. If you got it, play it. Gives you an extra card. Probably looking for that EE to die and maybe recur it. It does have double Exhume, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, EE Exhume is going to be a big part of the game.
As I take a drink of my Red Bull. The Succubus is something that nobody really ever wants to see. What did he put on it? Flame Wreath?
It's got a Flame Imp. So that is like...
And another control of the week. Oh, this should be fun. What did he control him into?
Yeah,
Logos?
like early control the weak cycle is going to be real good. Now, the question is, do you just fight in to kill out that succubus right now? You can't. Well, it's only hazardous 2, so that works.
So you can kill the
Fight the
succubus.
automaton first and it stays alive. That isn't so bad.
And with the double exhume, you don't have to worry about EE too much. I'm kind of a little surprised you put him in Logos, but I'm pretty sure this is
Really goes with
first turn
killing
was
the
Logos.
gamey. I guess, yeah, because maybe.
Interesting.
So I expect just to reap control the weak again here.
Yeah, that's kind of where
He's got to go untamed.
At 2. He's got to go untamed?
Well, he's going untamed.
Oh, okay. You must be a little bit ahead of me. I just saw the untamed call.
So the it's getting to be a cool succubus.
Yep, and he's now Way of the Wolf. So now he can just swing at his heart's content.
So yeah, the C is a little bit weaker in Sterling here. And then it's all creature based, but the double stealth modes should hopefully stack up. Hopefully you can stack up the control of the weaks in hand.
It's looking like JR is going to have to take the turn off. Interesting. Well, I guess not that interesting, because I don't think you want to quadricorder the succubus, because you want to kill it.
Yeah, no, he quadricords his
automaton.
Because then it's pretty sticky.
Let's see what Futurebeans does here. Thinking Logos. I don't remember too much about his Logos side.
Well, his reverse time is back in deck somewhere.
Another Ganymede Archivist. And another one. And a Bat Drone. All right, well, those Ganymedes are going to get out of control.
Ewok could have the option to maybe fight away his Morpheus and play a 2 damage Red Alert, which would kill the succubus. No, it would only leave the succubus not quite dead.
Well, if he fights into the succubus and then gets a 3 damage Red Alert.
It'd only be a 2 damage.
It'd only be a 2 damage, you're right. But that kills the Bat Drone at least, but doesn't do much to the Archivist. And I'm assuming if he can get back, I don't see why Logos would be a terrible, terrible option, depending on his draw.
No, or Star Alliance, so...
Okay.
It'll be interesting what he chooses if he has Red Alerts, if he fights or if he just plays Red Alerts for 1 damage. If he has Red Alerts.
Well,
he may just be stealth moding this turn.
It is a double Red Alert, too, so if he fights... Never mind. There's the encounter suit.
What's it? Okay, so we're not going to see... Well, that's a pretty beefy... Back the Reap. Vecting is stealth mode? Oh, no, the Red Alert.
Red Alert. Maybe he's got 2 Red Alerts?
And now he can...
I doubt it, with his hand size.
Yeah.
And what do you stun here?
An Archivist.
You stun an Archivist or a Bat Drone? I kind of like the Bat Drone stun a little better, but I don't know what's in his hand again.
Yeah, I would try to keep efficiency off this deck that doesn't have, or that, can just get to more control of weeks.
This is true. And then there's a stealth mode. Okay. So, no control the world, or control the weak this round, which is good for JR.
So now I expect just a Logos board turn. But he could also just be playing a bunch of creatures from one of his other 2 houses.
I was going
like
to say, Futurebean will be forging, but never mind. He will not be forging. Key costs are 8 right now due to the quadricorder. Hand a disc, destroying...
Discarding, stealth mode.
Hand a disc, discard... Oh. I was going to say, I didn't see a discard. Who am I?
Yeah. He discarded his discard.
Oh, Roger.
Now, if he's got to control the weak, he's got to decide what to do with it. I can't see not holding the control of the weak.
Interesting he'd go into Dis, though, if he's got to control the weak in hand.
Well, but he might also be looking at his Life Ward Charette Terror. Well, there's a Life Ward. No artifact control over here, I believe.
I did not see any in Sterling.
Strange Gizmo. So, a little slow.
Pit Demon, okay. And a Terror. Okay, just pretty much just a hand dump.
Yes.
Be interesting to see if he held the CT dub.
Well, I mean, like, he's in a really strong position if Ewok can't do something about this board, which he is not. What's he got here? He's got nothing. Well, okay, he's digging. Oh, and because he's got Morpheus down, he gets to trigger the Igor effect twice. So he gets to dig pretty hard here.
Yeah. I was just looking at the stream, like, what's going on here? Because YouTube's telling me that it's over, but it's not. Let me just double check.
I'm also streaming it through my Twitch.
Okay,
so
that works as well.
Okay, gets rid of the Gleeful and the Data Forge. Wonder what he kept. Gleeful seems like it'd be really good on a dis turn. What he kept. And there goes the Scullion and not finished with you.
Okay.
Play a Babbling Bibliophile.
YouTube's being fun. I mean, if you got it, play it. Question? I really don't know. What did he...
I'm just wondering if he took that over Data Forge or Gleeful. Tough choice. Tao keeps digging. Now, what would you do with a reassembling that can fight? Kill a Bat Drone or a Gaymead, or just reap to 7? Oh, there's the Strange Gizmo.
So now I think you just take out the Bat Drone, right?
I think you reap to 8 and make it very hard to do anything. Okay, well, he goes with the other Gaymead Archimist.
So let's just gonna take a real quick look at Beep here because I didn't get a good look at it. He does have Effervescent Principle.
Like a super strong play here would be probably call Dis, kill Babbling Bibliophile, and drop the Charette and the Control of the Weak. Like, if he had all that, that would be super huge tempo.
Yeah, not a ton of Ember Control in this deck.
Sure is not.
But you have a lot of other ways to control them. Triple control. Yeah, let's see. You got Charette, which is basically his only Ember Control in Dis. He has Effervescent and Logos.
It's funny, Lost in the Woods is only kind of okay against Sterling, because Sterling has so many play-based creatures. On the other hand, it does get rid of that Quadricorder and Automaton.
That it does. He's going to go Dis.
Yeah, I think as Futurebeans, even if you can't control the weak or do anything cool, right now, if you can just do anything, fire the Life Ward, let the Strange Gizmo clear the board mostly. Like, he should really take the ward off of Morpheus. Let Strange Gizmo clear the board on a Life Ward turn, because that's like a Life Ward gateway style effect. Well, there we go, that works too. And, you know, like, now Ewok is going to be, you know.
But the Automaton lives.
pretty far behind because he can't play any creatures this turn. Sterling is a creature deck.
Well, maybe he held on to a stealth mode? Do we see both? I think we've only seen the one. Yep, just the one stealth mode. And he's pretty far through his deck, so there's a good shot he's got it, or he could be sitting
What
in
he
his
got left
archive.
over? He has got a fair amount of Untamed. He's gone through a lot. And now his control of the weak turns are a lot worse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gone through 8 of his 12 discards over here, so his control of the weaks are definitely... Oh, he landed the Soul Keeper Automaton. Now can he keep it alive to keep that silly effect going?
It's really the
turn
Orb
with
of Wonder. Or,
discarding
Orb of Invidious.
Discards with EE in the deck always feels bad. So right now, I really expect the Lost in the Woods.
Does this deck always discard the Orb of Invidious, being so heavy on creatures?
Yeah, yes. I expect so.
I suppose with the Gizmo gone, too, you have no way of getting rid of your own Orb if you have to do as such.
Oh. This is interesting. He's got, maybe he's got a Giant Library Access turn. He does have a phase shift. Nope, starts with the Random Access Archives.
Starts with that, so probably no access.
So I don't feel like Futurebeans is not drawing super good here. Because like a huge Library Access turn or a Lost in the Woods turn, which you may still have. You may still have phase shift Lost in the Woods. Yeah, there's a phase shift. Phase shift leads to... I mean, getting rid of that automaton now is really big.
Still waiting.
Hard choices.
I mean, if he's
he
got
says
the
Sterling
Lost
only
in the
has
Woods,
14 creatures, so playing all the creatures
so
is not such a big deal.
Reverse time.
Okay, so that puts all of his discards back in his disc. See, so now we can see what he didn't have. He did not have either of his Lost in the Woods.
Okay.
Didn't have his Library Access. Didn't have either Control of the Weak. Yeah, I mean, like, he just gets to kill that pretty easily.
Yeah.
That didn't feel good.
Well, he does have to land another creature before he can kill the witch.
Quite possibly he has just a big ugly hand of Starlines so he can't kill a witch anyways.
He's gonna go Logos. Twin Bolt? Did he discard Twin Bolt? He played the Twin Bolt.
Yeah, it just doesn't... Oh!
They're just gonna wipe the board. That kind of seems like a mistake to me.
Well, I don't know what other options he had. He felt like he had to kill the witch. He killed the witch. Seemed like a pretty big sacrifice to me, too.
I guess if the witch, he goes untamed, he reaps with the witch, he just gets lost in the woods anyway.
In the woods, yeah.
So, maybe not such a big mistake.
Yeah.
Just calling it a day here. He does, however, forfeit the key.
Let's see here. What does Ewok still have? He's still got both of his Garcias.
That's not Logos. He's not going to be able to stop key 2 here. Unless somehow, some way, I don't think he has Eddies in his discard. So he just forfeits key 2. I don't know. That plays a little interesting. Already forfeit
key 2. We're waiting for Futurebeans to do something.
Now Futurebeans is going, but getting rid of the automaton gives up key 2.
Yeah, I mean, like, clearly he wanted to kill the witch and didn't have any other way to do it. Which is not that surprising with this deck. It does not have a lot of out-of-hand control.
Controlled the Weakdom into Logos, which is, I'm going to guess, more likely...
Pretty good. Oh, he got the Terror. That was... I mean, they've been good Control of the Weak calls. That's all 3 Control of the Weaks in the discard right now, though.
Well, he did reverse time, so I think... Are they all in there now?
Yeah, they're all in the discard right now.
1, 2, 3, okay. I thought he got 2 back from the reverse time.
I still question that reverse time. I feel like he gave up a lot of his good cards to play that.
But he's going to cycle here in what, a turn?
Here comes the Witch of the Eye.
Nope. There comes the Flaxia.
Oh. And 7 amber, so now he's got to play the Garcias, which he can tinker around with for a bit, but he's so far behind on amber. I don't see him overcoming this. But what do I know? Oh, maybe we got the big EE turn.
He is going Dis. It has to be the EE. That's his only Ember control in Dis without the Exhume. I mean, he could have the Exhumes too, and getting back the Eddy.
In this position, he is probably discarding Exhumes to purge control the weaks.
You don't use one Exhume to get back an Eddy? I mean, Eddy is kind of your only choice here right now.
No, he's got Garcias.
How is he going to play his Garcias on a Dis turn?
Well, he's going to take him off key just by stealing with EE on the fringes.
Oh, okay. He can do. He's got enough.
Well, yeah, he's there. Like, if he doesn't get to check, though, like, he's still way behind. That's probably exactly like he's looking at his Exhumes, trying to decide if he plays his Eddy, which is okay, I suppose, versus his, like, Morpheus, because Morpheus is really solid in this deck. Although I think I would purge that last control of the week.
Might be a little bit too late here, though.
Might be. He doesn't have any creatures who get him Amber on play.
So he's got to have both Garcias in hand. If he doesn't, he's going to have both Garcias in hand by the end of this turn.
Okay, so he is going to Exhume. He is going with the Eddy.
Although, unfortunately, Flaxia can just kill the Eddy.
He did just flip deck, though, so he could draw into another big EE turn if it works out right.
This is true. And choosing to go Logos. Okay.
So far from a key.
That was quite interesting. I guess, again, not knowing the hands makes life a little more difficult.
So if he's got his other red alert...
Well, EE is useless. Well, it's not useless, but at the moment he's not any good.
I think Ewok has Stealth Mode, Red Alert, Double Garcia hanging out.
Well, he's got to have Double Garcia. I don't know about Stealth Mode.
He only played one, right?
No, I think he had discarded one at one point in time. But he's going to go Dis.
Oh. It's always solid. Steal more. Of course, now, because his opponent has no discards, he is...
Ooh, good Bornet's Touch.
You pop. Library Access?
I'm almost tempted. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm almost tempted to take the Life Ward.
Use out of an Invidious discard there.
Well, he might be able to pull this one out.
Oh, wow. Discards the Exhume.
Well, there's nothing to take.
He has nothing to get.
There's nothing to take. You got to take
Has to burn his own Bornets.
Yeah. But it does put him at key. You just got to, 21 cards. I don't know. With all the reverse times, I'm not sure where that effervescent is at the current time. So I guess at this point, just hope for not an effervescent principle. Although that's, no, that's significantly going to hurt Ewok more than it would hurt Futurebeans.
Yeah, I mean, if he has a effervescent principle fight Reap, that's pretty good. Maybe even instead of one of those Reap archives, he just kills Eddy.
Let's see. Reap. That would give him 3. That puts him up to 7. Effervescent has a pip on it? No, it doesn't have a pip on it.
See, Z pays way more attention. You were right. The other stealth mode was discarded by Crazy Killing Machine. So
yeah, I thought we'd gotten rid of it.
unless
so
he's got a Red
mode.
Alert and two Garcias. Unless they were discarded and we weren't paying attention.
No, I never saw Garcias discarded. I know I saw the second stealth mode discarded.
I'm imagining that's what he's got in his archives.
The 2 Garcias?
Yes.
He's gonna go Logos though.
Okay, well, I don't think we're seeing EP because we started with a Twin Bolt. Still going to be a really good turn. But if he's clearing the board, he's making way for that other Red Alert.
Oh, I was going to say, run me through what's exactly going on here. Why would he Twin Bolt his own EE?
He's playing.
Oh, that was Futurebeans Twin Bolt. Okay. That's why I was a little confused. I'm like, what exactly is going on?
Yeah. All right. So here we get the Red Alert. Sets it up so he can see a Garcia. Keeps him off key. If Futurebeans can't do something, like he quite likely just has a reap out next turn for the game.
Oh, he did get second. He did get another key. Okay, I thought he dropped him back down.
No, only that was it though, and a stunner. So that's
no stealth mode. Bummer. Stealth mode, I think, might have sealed it.
Yeah, because Futurebeans is in draw now, so who knows what he's got. Either a lot of dis or a lot of Untamed.
I'm gonna
probably
guess
a lot of Untamed.
We've only really seen Flaxia and a couple of Way of the Wolves, which one was flipped back over.
This is again like if he's got his Lost in the Woods, he can probably lock this up.
Yeah, there's an Untamed call.
Yeah, in the silly fun way,
man.
There's still a Garcia, but that's only 2 amber if it reaps.
But he's still
so that's not enough.
He's still got 1 Exhume available.
Yeah, but that doesn't do it either. He'd need to Exhume and something.
Yeah, he's only got 1 Exhume. I was going to say, does he...
Exhume Rot Grub, but then he also has to get to 6+ amber.
Right.
Like, this is interesting. Like, by SAS, like, Sterling is dominant, but it's not showing up in this game.
Any other way? I'm trying to think of any other way if he goes Star Alliance for that to be helpful, but it's not.
So, in Star Alliance, if he could reap and get out his quadricorder.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true, the quadricorder. I forgot about the quadricorder.
Uh-oh. It's got the Star Alliance. There's 1 reap. Got a stealth mode. That's game.
All right. That's going to do it for game 1. Let's see. So Ewok will still be on Sterling, correct?
No, Ewok gets the choice. He can play either of his decks.
Oh.
Yeah, and Ewok realized he messed up with his automaton.
Yeah, I kind of questioned that call.
Yeah, we all kind of said that. We were like, okay. So, yeah, Ewok can change so he can play Sterling again or whatever else he has.
Okay.
And Beans would be on... I don't know.
So
Beans could be on any of these decks.
Let me see if
he's probably on Cartographer. Cartographer Workman, 79 SAS, Worlds Collide deck. Also, Red Alert, Stealth Mode, Triple Zap, Single Eddy. That's a pretty board-centric deck. I tried test playing that against Ewok
for the
today.
Link for the boys, from the boys. Give me the link. Let's see if it's in here. Nope.
No, they're Ewok's got some question, I think.
Futurebeans the one signing up, correct? I think he said so. Triple
yep,
Guy and Isaiaka? Is that how you pronounce
Yeah, that's
that?
the foreign language deck.
Is that how you pronounce that? I'm not sure. I am the king of mispronouncing words, so.
Well, being that it's Chinese characters.
Oh boy, even more fun.
So yeah, pretty much both guys' highest SAS decks were.
We need to get us some Chinese decks.
That is my Chinese deck.
Oh, you I didn't know you owned Chinese decks.
Yep, I do.
I was like, how do we get a booster box of Chinese decks? That would be dope.
So yeah, Futurebeans, that deck has been blocked twice. On the other hand, when Futurebeans played last week, Beep did not win. Beep got beat 0-2 by Unarmed Goat, who also plays with us over on AC a bunch. He's a Chicago loco.
Nice. Just waiting either for a link or for a game to get set up here. Not looking like a lot's going on.
Nobody wants to play.
So while we're waiting, how did the gauntlet go this morning?
Well, the gauntlet finished. 21 players started. It took 12 rounds. The final winner was Grant Titus, playing actually a deck that is in the KFPL.
It's very nice.
He also has it in his KFPL triad, and it is some Heart of the Forest awfulness, right? Heart of the Forest. Ugh. Wins games.
And I was saying, and it has a win condition, huh?
Oh, yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's not often
there are actually quite a few win condition based heart decks I've seen recently. All right, here we go. JR's got a game up.
Do we get a link? Oh, I see they're here, but get in there like swimwear. Alrighty. Means I can put all my other fun stuff back up to actually see what the heck's going on. Just waiting on Futurebeans. I think they're deciding who goes first.
Yep. So since Ewok lost, he technically gets the choice, which this is one of those fun things where it's rematch, or
until you get the desired outcome. As soon as we get in, we'll get deck lists kind of at least up for you guys for the few moments that we can. But this could be a very quick.
Should be real match. Quick. Make a new game if.
All right, we're still not going. We're still sticking with Sterling. So you did see Sterling before.
Yep. So it's gonna be Sterling versus
and Beep.
Oh,
wrong deck. Okay. I was like, wait a second, what? I was like, didn't we see this?
Now we can go into the 52 rematch as they try to get Futurebeans first with the correct decks.
Alrighty, so
yeah, I'm really surprised that is not an option yet on
Triad's not an option?
No, the ability to pick first player.
Oh. That's coming. That's coming. I hear word on the street.
You must live on a different street than me.
I'll make a title out of it. Alrighty, so we got Cartographer.
What are you going to title it? TCO does wrong again. Make some more people angry.
It happens. Let me know when they got it up. Here's Cartographer, for those of you wondering. Logosaurian Star Alliance. Double Red Alert. Talk to me about this Star Alliance. Why is this Star Alliance good? It doesn't look great. For those of you wondering, here's the SAS scores. I should have probably showed you that first. So
yeah, I had all that up on my stream, but
90 sass for Sterling, 70.
I mean, Tachyon, Pulse, Kirby, Draws, Ingram, like that. Those three alone, like it's not great, but the double red alerts are pretty live because there isn't many creatures there.
I got the double red alert right off the base, but I hate 3-card combos. You know I do.
What's 3-card combo in here?
Well, you just said what? Kirby, Tachyon, Pulse, Kirby, something.
No, Kirby. I mean, like every card in this one is pretty good, except maybe Forging the Alliance. If he can make Forging the Alliance work, he's a better player than me. What I found when I was testing with this deck is really it's set up a Logos board and reap out for game. Hopefully,
you've never gotten a Forging the Alliance off.
No,
I got one off against you.
I block these things from my memory.
Yeah, my one key I got against you in, what was it, the Prime Championship was a Forging the Alliance key.
Oh, in your...
Yeah, Coral, which got dunked on. Which then,
Tachyon pulses the strange gizmo right out. So I've found that Wormhole Technician is an often under-respected card. People leave it alone, and it does a lot of work.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering. I was like, I actually really like Wormhole Technician.
No, I think it's a fantastic card. Like, when I was playing against Ewok, I kept warding it, and he's like, why do you keep warding that? And I'm like, because this card is awesome. It wasn't exactly that conversation, but he did not think my words of Technician were better over some other mediocre cards.
Oh, and a Scuttum. Oof. Ludo and Scuttum, 2 cards you never want to see in a Saurian deck.
So he is playing against a deck that has both the Otawak and the Gargantodon. Really can cause some issues when you want to make your EE Space Dollar run.
Yeah. There's no besides for Gizmo. There's no big board clearance, Sterling. You got Gizmo and Red Alert.
Yeah, so 16 damage is
that's big ass. Tough to get through.
Well, there is the Soul Keeper if you can.
Okay, yes, there is the Soul Keeper.
Did he?
Oh, or Gleeful Mayhem. That works too, I guess.
That doesn't kill
some form of work. Doesn't kill it, but it does work. It does some work. Oh, Soul Keeper. Okay, all right.
Interesting choice.
As far as
why wouldn't like Soul Keeper Automaton is crazy because the Automaton never goes away, so the Soul Keeper stays in play, and you can reuse it.
This is all true.
Like Rock Grub, you really want to reap and put them back in your archives. So I'm not sure what the thought was there.
Maybe
there's one red alert.
Deviousness? I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Now, on the other hand, Ewok has made a lot more space dollars. So here we go. Kills the Rock Grub. So there goes the Gargantodon. Gets rid of the Automaton.
And then promptly stealth modes. Well, this could be a rough turn.
Or it could be a bonkers EE turn.
Could be.
I like to think positive. No, it's going to be a Starline turn.
I was going to say, it's going to probably be a pretty rough turn.
Walls gets back. I get back as Soul Keeper. Maybe that's why I did it. Yeah. Well, he could also choose to get back as Automaton instead of his Soul Keeper.
Or both.
Walls only lets you get one.
I know Walls only lets you get one. Let's say if he can sneak it under and, slowly take like 4 turns. Okay, so it was a dump hand. Red Alert wasn't going to do much for him anyways, so I get it.
That was pretty good. Like, if he can come back and reap with that, he's doing quite nicely.
Yes, he is. That is a nice little turn he's got going on there. But we do still have, what, 2? Oh, no, this deck has got 1 more Red Alert. 1 live Red Alert. Which will kill most of the board.
Sure would.
We'll see if he's got it. There's a pretty slim chance he does, and he's going Saurians, so.
So what can we see here? Phalanx Strike, Sorry About That, or just plain dudes?
My guess is dudes.
My guess is Phalanx Strike. Yep, okay. Well, I was going to say, the Spears has got to go. Ooh, the Philly.
Phil!
Oh.
I love Phil. Big fan of Phil. He is one of my favorite Saurians, even though I know he's not the most powerful of all the Saurians. He is one of my favorites. So let's see what Ewok does here.
We know he's got a Soul Keeper. That's not that impressive. Wonder if he's got the time to reap with these guys, put the automaton back, put the automaton back out.
Soul Keeper is significantly less interesting when both creatures are warded.
Still gets rid of wards.
It does. But it doesn't get rid of bodies. Ludo, you want dead. Phil, you want dead too. But I don't think you're going to get Phil dead anytime soon. So he's going to go for the Exhume. What does he exhume?
Was it the big risk on putting spears and hoping you get to fire spears, or does he put the robot out so he can put his upgrade on it?
I think it's got it. Oh, he grabs a rock grub. I was going to say, I think you go for automaton here. But he's going to Soul Keeper the grub. Because you could exhume, I guess. Well, he went with the rock grub. Thoughts?
It's a rock grub.
All right, rock grub it is.
All right, Z, who are you mocking over there? Us or Ewok? It's got to be Ewok.
I don't know. I'm not watching.
I don't think he was impressed with that play either.
Like I said, I kind of
thought Z's totally with us. Should have put the automaton up.
Yeah, it was either going to be automaton or spears. I thought were good choices.
Yep. Definitely didn't put any kind of need to answer thing on the board here.
Yeah, I wasn't very there's no need to answer anything, so why? I don't know. I was a little confused.
Into the medic. Jeez, this board's getting warded.
Yep. And there are a lot of critters that are a little scary. Ingram, Eddie, daughter, a warded daughter. That'll be fun. This deck is churning along quite nicely here, actually.
Yeah, he's getting that board set up, and if he gets ahead on board, I think it's going to be sad days over here for Ewok. And he's still got a pretty good, if he, I guess I just don't always draw him. He could still have a good Star Alliance turn here if he could have any cards to go with it.
Yeah, but can he? I mean, I don't know. What are we really looking to dig ourselves out of this situation?
Well, having a red alert right now could be really good because you can fight into the Philly to pop the ward, maybe even fight into the Ludo to pop the ward, and then drop a real big 4 damage.
So you get a 4 damage red alert. You still don't kill Ludo.
No, I kill Ludo.
Would it?
You.
Oh yeah, it would 3. Yeah, okay, 2 get through, so it would be 3. Yeah. You don't get rid of Hapsis, and you pop a ward on a daughter. So I guess that's about as best a board clear as you can get.
I mean, you gotta think he doesn't really want to go Logos again here. I would guess after that draw. I mean, he just played a bunch. I mean, like, at some point you want to see use out of the Philly. Okay, so we got the walls. All right, well, I think my play is happening. Makes the Hapsis real bad because he dies to anything he fights. What's he got left, though? Another Garcia, like his only creature.
That is a good quadricorder placement.
Is it really? Like, he's just
like
going to
it.
fight it off.
What? But what? I guess
He did
he's
get
got
the stealth mode down, so that's pretty good.
So what is he going to fight into, though?
The Morpheus, the Rock Grub.
So he fights the more. Well, do you want to fight the? I guess you can fight the Grub. It's not. I mean, I don't know if the Rock Grub to me is a big deal. Morpheus, yes, I'll give you Morpheus.
I'm pretty sure if he fights into the Rock Grub, the Soul Keeper still targets the Hapsis. So it totally wastes the Soul Keeper, and you were going to die anyways.
I'm pretty sure it would target the daughter, would it not?
Nope.
Because
it always targets the most powerful creature. Yep, I'm with you, Z. If he had brought back his automaton, that's where the quadricorder would be right now, instead of that silly little rock grub.
I was gonna say, but if he fights with the rock grub, it's already marked for destruction. So I thought we couldn't double mark for
Doesn't matter. It still targets that card and then fails to mark it again. The target and the mark are two different things.
Gotcha.
So we have our next why you suck at Keyforge, guys, right? As he said, it's not playing your combo when you can is why you suck at Keyforge. I'm really not sure what he was thinking with the Rock Grub.
I thought it was going to be the automaton. Like we both said, either automaton or was it Spears? Was the other option I think we had at the time? Yeah, Spears. But not so much.
Okay. Well, I mean, this isn't over. We're basically tied up on Amber, both boards. Both boards are, he's got better artifacts down, though.
Yeah. Sure does.
Really, Ewok has not turned a lot of cards, but the other thing you got to look at right now is Ewok has only played 2 discards, neither of them being EE.
Well,
so there is a potential monstrous EE turn coming, but Odoak is still...
We've only seen 1 turn of Star Alliance from Futurebeans, right? No, we've seen a couple. It must have been. I see a couple zaps in there now.
Yeah, he's a little more even in how his play has been, where Ewok has been basically 2-housed.
Yeah.
So at some point, the problem is I'm afraid that EE is going to show up, and the Gleeful Mayhem's already gone. So when it shows up, he may not be able to deal with the Odoak. I guess right now the Rock Grub is there.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say right now Odoak. Odoak's gone, isn't he? He's dead.
Is Odoak dead?
Yeah, he's dead. I think so. Yeah, he's dead.
I don't think so.
No, not Odoak dead. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Gargantodon.
Ludo's dead.
Ludo's dead. Ludo and Gargantodon are dead. Oh, and speaking of Odoak, there he is.
Yep. But... Oh, there. That 6-power creature's big thing here.
There's the second Phalanx. Let's see. I see the tribute in the scroll there.
Yep, he just played it for the Amber.
Yep.
So yeah, He's on the dis.
See,
what's gonna happen here? Oh, 3 fates. Okay, there's a saving grace.
Oh, there's 3. Okay, so there is kind of a pseudo board clear. There's another one. I forgot about 3 fates. I was like, his only way to really get rid of creatures is Soulkeeper, Red Alert, and what's the other one? Strange Gizmo. But 3 fates is definitely a card that'll save his butt.
That Twin Bolt. Yeah. Futurebeans already flipping deck. Ewok still digging.
There's only 9 cards. That's a full hand.
Now he just gave up the Soulkeeper. I don't know what is going on with this Rock Grub and Ewok today.
I was going to say, I think you just leave him alone. I'm not gonna lie, Dan. I'm super confused.
Well, I mean, he archived. Okay, so in this deck with EE, archiving a discard is real good because it becomes steel. Also, it's Amber Control later. Like, it's
for sure, but why not? I mean, the Rock Grub. There's lots of big, monstrous creatures on Futurebeans' side.
Still, probably would have rather killed the Rock Grub to kill the daughter. Yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, because now basically your Soulkeeper, there was no point to the play, 3 turns ago, where you exhumed a Rock Grub to put a Soulkeeper on it?
Yep, nope, we agree.
Kirby and Blaster.
Oh, there we go. Deck's been flipped. Everything's live again.
Yep.
What was left in there? Bunch of zaps. At least a zap.
Let's see, what is it? Double stealth mode. Are you talking about what was flipped? What was from the discard pile going back?
Yeah, what hadn't he played? Forging an Alliance.
Forging the Alliance hadn't been played. We saw Walls, we see Kirby, we saw Ingram, we saw both. Everything was played. The only thing left was Forging the Alliance. And that's dangerous too. That Saurian's all live again, which was a struggle to get out of the first time. Well, Orbividius finally saw the board.
That's a terrible scuttum. I guess, I mean, like okay, keeping him off key.
Was that an encounter suit?
Yep.
And a stunner?
And a stunner.
Okay. And a stealth mode? Okay.
Okay, and a stealth mode. That's always nice. Especially with Kirby on board. Right? We like that. Makes the Kirby less good. Crazy Killing Machine is now pretty much live, right? Well, you should be able to fire it.
My fear is that the Saurians are all back, so he could just take another Saurian turn and dump Bluto, Odoak.
Yeah, but Ewok is also now pretty far ahead.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, he's a little bit ahead, right? He's second key.
There
isn't a ton of Amber Control in Workman unless he gets his tribute back.
Invidious is out too, so that's going to stop the Kirby Reap as well. So that makes a Star Alliance turn feel uber bad.
7.
Double.
And in Ewok's remaining cards, there are 5 Logos cards, so
I don't think we've seen an Eddie. I don't think we've seen any Igors.
We've seen Eddie.
Have we seen the Eddie?
We've seen Eddie. We have, no Igors, it looks like.
No Tao Tao. Oh, no, we did see Tao Tao. Going back to Dis.
I mean, like, if he's got the EE,
there you go.
There's the EE. Gets to... Gotta purge his own cards, though, so...
He could purge his app. Rock Grub. Okay. What? Oh, discards Rock Grub. I thought he purged Rock Grub.
I think he's about to.
That damn Rock Grub. That Rock Grub's been a point of a lot of pain. So we won't purge the Rock Grub.
He loves that Rock Grub.
Yeah, it's okay. I think not purging a Rock Grub might be the right call on that one.
I think it's now Ewok Rock Grub Jr.
That's I'm changing his name on Discord as we speak.
Yeah, just a Rock Grub Jr.
Rock Grub Jr. And here's the Saurian.
I mean, like, now the anti-steal doesn't really
but they're still real
matter.
Big critters. There's the Phil, the Brutodon.
So I think he fights the Hapsis because it protects the Garcia. He had no onboard ability then to fight the Garcia off.
Is that it from Saurians? No. I kind of expected a half bigger turn. But there it is.
So what do we see from Ewok here? It's got to be Logos, right? He's got like 5 Logos cards. I swear he does. Can I count?
This is pretty much gone. We've seen a lot of stuff. It's got to be Logos.
That's the only problem is if he goes Logos, he has to give up the key. But I mean, with Crazy Killing Machine online, I don't know why you wouldn't do it.
The only crazy thing we could see, he's got an Exhume. He's got one Exhume left. I don't know. 1, 2, 8.
Oh yeah, can't. Okay.
He's only got.
Does
2...
any of his Logos actually make him draw right now? His Logos is super dead because he has no draw pile. So his Igors do nothing.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah, he could be in a real bad spot because of.
I'm just trying to think of what's left. There's 10 cards. 10 total discs are gone. Well, he's gonna go back to discs.
He's just gonna steal one. The heck with this game.
He could have another. No, never mind.
No, he was just making. I mean, like, you got to give up the key and set up.
The 11th card. Yeah, he only had one. That was his only card left. Was the Exhume.
So, how big of a turn can Futurebeans put together here?
And at that point, I mean, do you agree with the steal one or the play, get one, and then get your Eddie back? But you are flipping at the same time, so
I'm with you. I probably would have, being that you're giving up the key anyways, I would have played gain the Amber, put the Eddie down.
You're getting the Ember anyway, and you get the Eddie down, which still gives you the +1 to key cost, which still makes him overspend.
I guess it comes down to how much Amber can Futurebeans generate this turn. Oh, here comes a stealth mode.
Which is kind of okay. Well, it's going to kill the Tau, but which is kind of okay, because I'm got to assume he's got double Igors in his hand.
The Tau just flipped, though, so I don't think that matters.
Well, but with the Igors, he is going to be burning through a little bit of the deck to be able to see.
Yeah, just means he doesn't take any actions.
Right, well, Tau's in action, so even if he decides to take that, he can't play it then.
Oh, it's Kirby. Like, the position of the tribute is pretty important right now.
Zap. Okay, walls. Oh, he could be playing into kind
There's
of
the stealth mode.
Never mind. I was gonna say he could be playing into a kind of a crazy red alert, which would hurt. Okay, goes Logos. Makes sense. Biblio. He's gotta have 2 Igors.
Yeah, memory chip way late to be meaningful.
Found an Eddie. Okay, I got one more Igor. There's another Igor. Oh
Right,
boy,
archive
this is coming
whatever
down to the
Logos
wire.
action. Well, the thing is, like, it's kind of, I think, come down a lot to what happens with this crazy killing machine. Oh, strange Gizmo. Okay.
Gizmo gets him to check.
Doesn't mean anything. Crazy killing machine flips Garcia. And a Logos card. So that isn't particularly great. I wonder if he realized... I wonder where he goes with the Logos. Like, I think you hit fetch drones, because that takes an Amber control card away. Maybe? Or do you get Hapsis and slow his board down?
Gorgo daughter? I was on board with you with the fetch drones.
Oh, finally gets rid of that daughter efficiency that has been there for a week and a half.
Has it been there that long? I thought I got replayed.
Oh, man. No, because that's what we were talking about earlier. He could have killed his Rock Grub to kill the...
Oh, that's right, to kill the daughter. Yeah, that has been there a while. More Saurians. Here we go.
So he's got Odoak and Tribute to take him off key, but the city Gates just does it. Letting the Philly fire is terrible. But I mean, I think, depending on what happens with the Tribute or where the Tribute ends up here, like, Ewok has a good chance just to play a nice Star Alliance turn next, get to enough Amber, and keep him off key and say, good game? Maybe? Of course, I imagine he's looking for his Phalanx Strike.
Yep. Although it's taken him a while to decide what card.
Well, that's because he may be looking at Phalanx Strike. Well, no, because it's Philly, so it doesn't matter. I was going to say, he could be looking at his Phalanx Strike and his Tribute.
I was just going to say, is it Phalanx Strike Tribute, and he can't decide which one?
Well, but he gets to archive one and take the other, so it's all good.
Right, but you want both, obviously. I mean, you're going to get both eventually, but I think you want them both now.
Yeah, and discarded. And discards the Ludo, so... You know, we saw some good stuff if the Ludo went in the garbage.
Yeah.
There's the Tribute. Kind of surprised to see the Tribute now with Crazy Killing Machine and stuff online.
And then... Oh, man, but he got rid of the Ludo.
Yeah.
Okay,
Odoak.
Fine.
Who cares? Does he reap or fight? If he doesn't fight Eddie, then...
It must have been Ludo Tribute.
Wow. So he didn't kill the Eddie right now, unless we're going to see it. Unless we're about to see Phalanx Strike. There it is. Okay. This makes far more sense now. Eddie goes down. Exhume takes care of that pretty well, though. You can put the Eddie back out.
Yep.
Gotta imagine the Babbling gets popped.
Let's say, how does he kill lots of things here? There's not a lot of options.
Well, deck is flipped, so there is the 5 damage to everything card.
Yep.
Of course, he did also Imperium.
Yep.
to protect a lot of that amber.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to think of how Ewok gets out of this.
I don't know.
Because at this point, your option is basically you got to run them down a little bit. Got to get them below 6.
Like, if he can
But you
knock
can't-
off that ward and 3 fates this turn, that would be really good.
Okay, so
like
we
gleeful,
hit-
it'd be gleeful and
I was say
3
gleeful,
fates.
gleeful ends purged, I think. Nope, never mind. Not finished.
Nope, he didn't purge either of them.
But okay, then he's got to eat.
But he also, I mean, the Exhume Eddy isn't enough right now.
Because I was
So does Rot Grub?
Well, he did. There's
Rot
Gleeful
Grub-
Mayhem,
Okay.
but he didn't get Ember off of the auxiliary.
What dino did he hit?
He hit Kirby and Odoak.
Well, maybe he has a giant disc and he's about to steal all his amber again.
Unless it's EE. Maybe
Man,
he
there's
exhumes
the
EE.
but he didn't kill Odoak.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Rock Grub makes him lose one. Well, okay, so Odoak is capture instead, right? Oh no, it just can't be stolen. Never mind.
He may not have had a win card. There we go.
right.
Futurebean takes it 2-0.
Wow. Right down to the end. I don't know why you don't. I don't know. I'm a little confused. I think it all comes back to that Rock Grub play.
Yep, Rock Grub Jr. Didn't quite get that one. Oh well. So that puts what do we got? So Futurebeans wins that one. So he is now in his bracket. He is now 1-1. Ewok is 1-bye. So
1-1. Is that
he's 1 loss and 1 bye.
I don't know how the bye counts. If that's counts as a win, or is it just they counted it as a bye?
Wonder. See if either of them want to join us.
Yeah. Let's just go into the main chat and I'll call in there. See if anybody wants to join.
Here's an Ewok.
There's an Ewok.
It is going all right. Although we have decided we're renaming to Rock Grub Jr.
Yep. It's official. I can't hear him. I'm gonna drop out and rejoin. And see if we can't hear Ewok.
Is that Futurebeans that's over there?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Can you not hear us again, Wookie?
No, I couldn't hear Ewok for a second,
okay.
but I don't know why.
Can you hear me now?
We can. I can, yeah.
Okay. I can switch into the mic if you need me.
No, you're good.
How do you feel your games went there?
Pretty poor.
Okay.
100% poor. I really misplayed Automaton in game number 1. And did Futurebeans jump in, or?
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh, no,
yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Congratulations, man. Very, very well played. Very well played.
Thank you.
They were asking how I felt that it went. I felt that it did not go well. I had the misplay in game 1 with Automaton was huge because I had E right after it that I had the ability to steal. All I had to do is just reap, and I chose not to do that. So that's on me. With Automaton being the only one out, that was a huge misplay. The Imperium was absolutely well timed. I had some pretty poor draws, but I need to get rid of Odoak. I did draw the next card just to make it that much worse. Was what was it?
Your 3 fates?
It was my 3 fates, and so that hurt there. Frankly, I was with 0 cards left, and I had the 2 Edi, and so that's why I took near the end. I took that really bad dis turn, in my opinion. And I honestly don't know, but I believe I misplayed that because I should have used Crazy Killing Machine, which would have flipped over the top card. If there's no card, there's nothing there, right?
Crazy Killing won't fire either.
Yeah. So, and that was it. And so that's why I made that choice saying, there's no way. I saw Crazy Killing afterwards, but I'm like, there's no way for me to flip cards. And so the 2 Edi were dead. So I pushed with what I could to try and steal, but that's really
I was a little
unfortunate.
surprised the Exhume wasn't for an Eddie there, because it would have archived 1 deeper into your deck and given you more draw.
At that point, there was...
And you knew you were going Logos next turn.
I did know I was going Logos next turn. Yeah, I don't know. I had actually thought about that, but frankly, I was trying to go ahead and just keep it close with where we were with Amber, so that was on mine. So, Futurebeans, what'd you think?
Sorry. Yeah, I thought your draws in game 1 were really slow. A lot of 2-card turns.
Oh my goodness. It was bad. It was really bad. And game 2, I actually mulliganed, and I didn't think it could get worse, but it got really bad. And I'm like, well, that's sweet. So
I'll take it.
Yeah, hey. We talk about luck of the draw, and I think that's an important piece, that it's 36 cards. But again, very, very well played. I didn't see any errors on your part, which was huge.
I think I made a small one at the end of game 1 when I could have. I fought one of your little guys with my Ganymede Archivist. Yep. When I should have just fought with the Bat Drone and stolen one. Instead, I just reaped with the Bat Drone.
Sure, and I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel pretty good about my play, apart from that.
Well, I wish you best of luck for all our future rounds. I know that you were pulling hot too. As soon as you laid down Control the Weak on turn 1, and you had then reverse time, like, you're gonna go reverse time, and that was the next piece. I'm like, yep, saw that one coming. And it was just, I mean, it's such a sad moment when I'm like, okay, I'm sitting with a 4-2 split. I'm fine on this. And you called the one house that I have 0 cards of. Okay. I was thinking at that point that you were going to go ahead and just ramble off with Control the Weak and be able to keep cycling it. I'm like, well, this is not good.
That's ideal, but yeah, it didn't happen that way. But I had to take 1 Control the Weak and a reverse time to just control the weak as much as I can with just those 2 cards. I'm very lucky. I called this as well. Obviously.
Yeah. The second time you played reverse time in the first game, like, it seemed like to me you threw all your good cards away. Like, both Lost in the Woods, 2 of the Control of the Weeks, the Charette, all went into the discard on that one.
I
don't know what you were shooting for there, but I don't know. Unless it was just Amber. It could have been just Amber. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I think I was wanting to minimize the number of non-control the weeks coming back into my deck.
Yeah, and I think you did exactly the opposite. Because both Control the Weak fight this card. And I was like, what? I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah, two of the 3 Control the Weeks went in the discard, and with my E not played yet, it allowed me to actually to purge those.
Sure.
Which is what I loved in game 1. I mean, I love that matchup going, okay, I'm fine as long as you just don't Control the Weak, reverse time me into a corner. But I got to not be an idiot with killing my quadricorder and the resembling automaton.
Sure.
So.
All right. Well, congrats, guys. I mean, you're both still in the running, right? Because it should be, I think in most brackets it'll be one person with 2 losses will be in the top 3. I think. Or at least one. Or 1 loss can still definitely be in the top 2 and 3 fighting it out. So still plenty to play for yet. I got to go get ready to play my game here in a couple hours.
All right. Good luck there, Sheep.
Yep. Well,
thanks.
good game, guys.
Good games. Ewok, well played. Congrats on qualifying. I haven't even congratulated you yet, so congrats on even being here. It's great to be here. And good luck getting your goal of 1 win.
That is
Plenty of time left.
that is my goal. I have not met my goal yet, but I appreciate it, Futurebeans. And again,
Okay.
I love that someone from AC won, so we're good today.
We're good. We're good. All right. Thanks.
See ya.
All right, thanks for playing, guys.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. It'll be available on the playback. So we'll go from there. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Thanks. And another game is going on later tonight, so you guys can go watch that one.
Perfect.
We'll talk to you later.
Take care. What's up?